Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers as it concerns their win against the Portland Trailblazers in Game 3 of the first round of the NBA playoffs 2020. I just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about what we witnessed in tonight's game and who basically, stepped up for the Los Angeles Lakers in this particular game. And I just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about this game tonight against the Portland Trailblazers. And without further ado, let's just get right into it. So guys, the Lakers got a win at Game 3 in the first round against the Portland Trailblazers, 116-108. It was one of those type of moments where the Lakers had to do whatever it takes to play the similar game that they played in Game 2 of the first round against the Blazers tonight. And this one in particular was much better improved than the last one when in regards to shooting wise. Surprisingly, even though there was a couple of players that lacked shooting overall, the main players that really stepped up when it came to shooting was LeBron James, KCP, and it was just one of those type of moments where the Lakers, they are trying. I mean, they are really convincing Laker fans, including us, that we are trying to make shots happen, but unfortunately they just don't go in. I mean, they're not accurate enough. And in this particular game, we saw some accuracy, and it all begins with the defense. I mean, aggressive defense from, I believe, the third and fourth quarter was the main objective in the success in Lakers game win against the Portland Trailblazers. It was very aggressive, especially in the fourth quarter. And there's two players that I want to give a lot of credit to in this video, but I'm not going to mention them right now. I want to get started with the main player that stepped up in a huge way for the Lakers tonight, and that was obviously LeBron James, who had a triple-double out there tonight with, I believe he had 38 points, either 10 or 12 rebounds, and I believe he had 8 assists. So, but like always, I'll leave the correct stats of the players and in general for the Los Angeles Lakers performance on this video so you guys can check them out. But LeBron James, he stepped up, being the leader for the Los Angeles Lakers in tonight's game. Nothing compared to the last game where he averaged 16 points, and the main player that stepped up was Anthony Davis. But this go around, the Lakers, LeBron James really stepped up for the Los Angeles Lakers in this game. And, his energy and his tenacity was the main objective in winning in tonight's game. So great job tonight for LeBron James. Anthony Davis was also the main guy who stepped up for the Lakers, especially in the fourth quarter with his mid-range shots that he is well known for throughout his career, even though he was not showing that for these past couple of games, including those 8 games into the NBA restart that we've seen from him that was not so accurate. He showed it tonight, and especially in the fourth quarter. I think the Lakers really went on a run in the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter was really their testament of how they will play against a team like the Portland Trailblazers. I mean, the fourth quarter was honestly the best performance out of the Lakers in this particular game. It was the third quarter. Yeah, you can give some credit about the third quarter, but the fourth quarter was one of those great moments by the Los Angeles Lakers as a unit. But Anthony Davis, I believe he had 29 points out there tonight with, I believe he had 11 rebounds out there. So the rebound ability from the Los Angeles Lakers was a huge success in the Lakers win tonight. And especially off the bench. The two players that I want to mention in this video that really stepped up was Alex Caruso and Dwight Howard, especially Dwight Howard. Even though he had, I believe, 5 points out there, he had 10 rebounds. Like I always said in my many videos, when it comes to Dwight Howard and the success that he brings to the table for the Lakers, especially this year, is that all we want from him is to play solid defense and grabbing those rebounds. And we witnessed that, and especially in the fourth quarter with those alley-oop dunks. Hey, he is gifted when it comes to that particular ability that he is well known for with his athleticism by grabbing that ball in the air and making a dunk. I mean, he did that throughout the night in the fourth quarter. So kudos to Dwight Howard for stepping up, rebounding ability, and defensively as well. And then you have Alex Caruso, who was guarding Damian Lillard all night in the fourth quarter. Especially around like maybe 6 minutes left in the game, and he was just guarding him like crazy. We can give some credit to Kyle Kuzma, who also guarded Damian Lillard as well. So he was playing aggressively when it came to defense. So, but I'm very surprised that Damian Lillard scored 34 points. I mean, with an injured index, dislocated index finger. So. And not his shooting hand. So it was a great performance by Damian Lillard. I mean, 34 points and plus playing through injury. So it was, you really have to give a lot of credit to Damian Lillard. I mean, the guy is very gifted when it comes to his ability to play the game. And CJ McCollum, I mean, I heard that he has a broken back, so he's playing through that. So it's very interesting how there are particular players that are on the Portland Trailblazers that are playing through injuries. So, we have to give those players a lot of credit. But, the Lakers, they just came to play. They wanted to make their presence known in the first round that, we're not going to be intimidated. And you know what? We're going to get every single win we can out of this team, and going to advance into the through this playoffs. So the Lakers stepped up. I'm so glad they did, because I wanted the same performance that we witnessed in the in game 2 of the first round in the playoffs, and they delivered that, but much better in this go round when it comes to combining the defense with the offensive attack, and especially in the fourth quarter. So overall, guys, the Lakers stepped up. KCP, surprisingly, he stepped up, went, I believe, 3 of 6 from the 3. He learned his lesson in the first game against the Portland Trailblazers, going 29 minutes, and I believe he just scored 0 or 1 point. So he learned his lesson, and he's delivering that for the Lakers. I believe he scored 13 points. So as long as he gives us the shooting ability in key moments in certain games, then that's all good for me. So hopefully we can see that from KCP throughout this series, and especially from the rest of the Lakers squad moving forward. And that all has to do with the teamwork and the adrenaline that they bring to every single game that they are playing. And hopefully at the end of the day, the Lakers just have that mindset moving forward, is to win games, and the mindset is to win a championship this year for the city of LA, and that's the goal in mind. So guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all that good social media stuff, and please give me your thoughts about tonight's game against the Portland Trailblazers, game 3 of the NBA playoffs 2020. What do you guys think about the performance of the Lakers, and who was the main guy that stepped up in a huge way for the Lakers? Was it LeBron James? Was it Anthony Davis? Maybe it was KCP, or maybe it was the bench, who maybe defensively was the main, success of the Lakers win in Game 3 against the Portland Trailblazers in this first round series. So please give me your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos, and guys, make sure to like all my social media sites: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'll leave the links into the description of this video so you guys can check out my social media sites. And of course, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.